Hello everyone. So now we are going to see how we are going to match all the 4 reclassified raster images we have seen the previous one to what we call weighted overlay by attaching weight percentage to each of those layers, how they affect the subject matter, which is geothermal energy potential, what we call weighted overlay analysis, to join them together to come up with just one raster. Then first of all, make sure that we have this selected, then this selected, then here we come up here, then add the data, let's come to the reclass, hold shift, click the last one, we add all of them, yes, 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 all the 4 has been added. Now we are going to add all the 4 and merge them together, and all of them are very important, equally important to all of them. If there's some other one, then we can use the analytical hierarchy process, but this is what has been done. If we check the weighted analysis, production classes, theta, weighting factors, and then association and all those things, weighted overlay techniques. This is how it has been done, theta. So let's do it in practice. So after all the raster has been reclassified, that means they have the same class format. Some can have 4, some can have 2, but the format has to be the same. Then we'll come to the special analysis tool, then go to overlay, then come to weighted overlay. Up, click on this plus to enter the first one, which is BA, then OK. This will enter with those class values, then click another one, bring in the heat flow, and OK. So this is the way you do it. In case you want to integrate radiometrics and aerodynamic, you need a 2. Or you want to integrate it with gravity, so this is the way to do it. Since it's 4 of them we are using, we add all the 4. The heat flow, the lineament, which is also very important, that we cannot neglect, in geothermal energy potential. Then the last one is radiogenic heat production. So we have 4, you can check them very well. BARS, heat flow, lineament, reclass, ASP, reclass, all of them reclass. That will combine them into 4. Now, all of them are important, 100%, the influence 0%. If this is 20, the sum of all these percentage should be 100, because that is to make up 100%. So all of them are equally important, so we can set equal equivalence. You see 25, 25, making how many? 50. But if you think that for a reason that the heat flow have more, then you can accrete the percentage. It's not for you to research more and get more evidence to show that, but as far as I'm concerned, all of them are equally important for geothermal energy. That's why I said equal influence, 25, 25. If you change here, maybe to, let's say, 56, you get an error at the top, meaning that table is this. So you have to set equal influence, right, has been set to 25, 25. When everything is done like this, all you need to come is to come to this side, the location. Reclass is called now the geothermal energy potential reclass. The reclass, they put .tif, that's all. Then this will merge it to just one single raster. All of them have equally important, so click save. Here we're going to have one single one. You can see them. This is what we have so far. The middle one is the moderate, while these are the high zones. So here, this is what we have so far of the geothermal energy with the weighted overlay, you see those regions here have moderate, and this blue have low, which is very excellent result that we have gotten. These are all moderate zones. These are the zones who have been identified based on attaching equivalent. So this is the way how to do the weighted overlay. Then now click to save. So call it the weighted overlay. Weighted overlay. Overlay. Then save. Now you see them. So anytime you open, you come back, you see them like this. So this is safe. You can click on any one of this and change the color in which you wish. Okay, and this is next. We'll see how to plot the geothermal energy potential map of the study area. This is how the weighted overlay is done.